Now, usually here in Spain, the power enters from the top, but in this case, the home has the power coming from downstairs. So we'll have to make it to enter through here. So for this video, we don't care about the wires that are going to the outlets and lights. This home was awful because all the wires were going to the same breaker. That's why the breaker was burned out. But we only care about the input, and then we'll make the 5 typical circuits here in Spain, which is for one for the oven, one for the outlets, one for the lights, one for the water heater, and one for the washer. So we'll do just that, each one with a different gauge for the wire, each one with different amperage. So the panel is in place. I've just fixed it with some foam for now, because we will change this wall, and so we will fix it with some paste. And the only thing that inputs the panel are the wires from the street. The live wire, the neutral or return, and the earth. And that's it. So now let's just add the breakers. And I will show you what breakers we use here typically in Spain. Okay, the first breaker that we should put is called the general here in Spain. Is the one that protects the entire circuit. But before we talk about what breakers we have and where to place it and how to configure it, I want to talk about this joint here. This is usually a joint for the earth. As you remember from the old panel, which was awful, the entire earth was just stick together with wires and then with some scotch tape, and that was it. But in this case, each circuit will need its own ground. So one ground wire for the outlets, one ground wire for the lights, another ground wire for the oven, and so on. So to merge it uniformly, we have this joint here, and this will get sliding here, the earth connection, the main earth connection here, and then each wire will go to each circuit. We have 10 outputs, and like that, it will be a lot more organized. Okay, the first breaker that we should place here in Spain is so-called the thermal general breaker, or sometimes called just the general, because that's how it's called. And here in Spain, if you have a small house with a nominal power, which is 500